Hi guys! Welcome back to our channel. Again, my name is Richelle. I am a home-based online English tutor and a virtual assistant working from home. And in this channel, I share tips and information on how to be an ESL tutor and on how to be a virtual assistant, especially if you are interested in applying for Rare Job. So I've been working in Rare Job for more than 7 years na. Mag-8 years na this October actually, so I'm still happy with the company. That's why I will continue sharing information and tips on how you can pass the application process sa Rare Job. So anyway, for today's video, I am going to answer one of the questions I recently received sa aking Facebook account asking about the practice lesson here in Rare Job. Kung ano daw ba yung ginagawa, mahirap daw ba ang practice lesson, anong meron sa practice lesson, at saka may bumabagsak ba sa practice lesson sa Rare Job. So I'm going to answer those questions para magkaroon tayo ng idea. Okay, so ang practice lesson natin dito sa Rare Job ay yung second to the last step ng application process. So first, of course, di ba, meron yung meron yung written exam, speaking test, interview, and then after yung interview, dito na yung practice lesson, tapos meron tayong onboarding. So yung onboarding natin is mag-create ka na ng profile mo, mag-upload ka na ng video mo, tsaka yung audio mo, introducing yourself. Yun yung maririnig ng future students mo. And of course, mag-upload ka din ng valid ID and of course, your ID, yung picture mo, para makita ng estudyante mo kung ano naman yung itsura ng tutor niya. So, ang ginagawa dito sa practice lesson, so coming from the words practice and lesson, magkakaroon kayo ng practice na lesson with your coach or with your trainer. It takes around 1 to 2 hours para mag-practice. Kasi talagang tututukan ka ng trainer mo. Titingnan nila kung ano yung pwedeng mong i-improve, saan ka magaling, tapos very specific naman sila magbibigay ng feedback sa'yo. So what's going to happen here is that you will have a schedule with your trainer, tapos bibigyan ka ng material, lesson material yon ng Rare Job, and of course, he or she will also send you videos and guidelines na dapat mong panoorin at basahin para ma-familiarize ka on how you are going to conduct your lesson during the practice lesson. So, you can also ask questions from your trainer if something is not clear. Very, approachable naman sila. So, you can send a message and ask questions from your trainer before the practice lesson. Now, during the practice lesson, your trainer will give you instructions. Sasabihin niya sa'yo kung ano yung gagawin mo, na siya yung estudyante mo, and of course, you are going to be his or her tutor. Okay? Ngayon, gagawin doon is yung actual material ni Rare Job, yun yung gagamitin ninyo. So, parang talagang actual lesson talaga siya, actual class with your student. So, pati si trainer mo, your trainer will be a Filipino, pero he or she will sound like Japanese. So, kaya-kaya nila yan kasi magaling na sila. So, para talagang totoong Japanese yung accent nila, the way they speak, parang Japanese talaga. Kasi Japanese students yung magiging estudyante mo dito sa Rare Job. And then, after the practice lesson, sasabihin sa'yo ng trainer mo kung ano yung feedback niya. Very specific yung feedback niya. Bibigyan niya lahat sa'yo, yung mga kailangan mo i-improve, and of course, sasabihin din niya sa'yo kung ano yung mga strengths mo. Now, if your trainer is already satisfied with your performance during the practice lesson, especially kung minimal lang naman yung mga corrections niya, okay na yon. Pero, if your trainer will see na kailangan mo pa ng additional practice, magkakaroon kayo ng second practice lesson. So, you have to practice, of course, before the second practice lesson, kailangan mong i-improve yung dapat mong i-improve. I-take note mo, gawin mo yung mga feedback niya, kung ano yung kailangan mong i-improve. Dapat yung gawin mo. Kasi nga, siya yung nakakaalam. Siya yung nakarinig kung ano yung dapat mong i-improve, ano ba yung mga dapat mong i-practice pa para maging better tutor ka bago ka mag-start. Kailangan natin to kasi syempre alam na naman na sumalang na tayo nang wala pa tayong alam, di ba? Hindi pa natin, especially if this is your first time to apply sa ESL industry. Of course, medyo nangangapa pa tayo. And this practice lesson will be very, very helpful. Of course, nakakakaba siya. Kasi nga, you will have your lesson with your trainer, i-grade ka niya, i-assess ka niya, diba? Talagang nakakakaba. But of course, we just have to do our part, just practice, and gawin lang natin yung mga nandun sa guidelines, tsaka may videos naman silang isi-send sa'yo para mayroon kang basis or basehan kung ano yung dapat mong gawin. Now, sa tanong kung meron bang bumabagsak, kami noon, when I applied, wala naman. Wala namang bumabagsak sa practice lesson. But I'm not really sure now kung meron na silang ibinabagsak. Pag hindi, siguro pag after ng second try, if hindi pa rin maganda, tapos binigyan ulit ng chance, third chance, pero hindi pa rin okay, wala pa rin improvement, siguro talagang may mababagsak. Pero, if your trainer naman sees na merong improvement doon sa previous lesson mo, lesson practice ninyo, or practice lesson ninyo, of course, ipapas ka niya. Kasi meron naman tayong assessments after, para meron tayong new tutors evaluation. After 1 month, ganyan, i-evaluate ka. Just for you to know what are the things na kailangan mo pang i-improve. Actually, mahirap siya para sa mga first-timers na kagaya ko. When I applied, I was so nervous and medyo mahirap talaga siya for me. Pero napakalaking tulong kasi ng feedback ng trainer. I had my practice lesson twice kasi my first performance was not good. Pero the second time naman, nakita naman ng trainer ko yung improvement ko based on the feedback that he provided, kaya pinas naman niya ako. And luckily, until now, I'm still working here as an ESL tutor sa Rare Job. Pero yung tips ko for you to pass your practice lesson is be very careful with your time. That's one of the most important things. Yung 25-minute lesson mo, makuha mo siya. Hindi siya dapat more than 25 minutes, and most especially, hindi siya dapat less than 25 minutes. Kasi yung isang lesson dito, isang class sa Rare Job is 25 minutes. Yun yung mostly na length ng lessons or classes sa ESL companies. So, of course, very important naman na kunin mo yung 25 minutes na yun. Hindi pwedeng kulang ka. Pwedeng lumagpas, maybe around 30 seconds, okay lang yon. Pero pag 1 minute lagpas ka na, medyo alanganin na yon. Kailangan mong i-manage yung time mo. Siyempre, kailangan mong tapusin yung lesson material. At the same time, kailangan mong ibigay yung feedback mo before yung end of the lesson. Parang dapat sakto lang siya. And follow the instructions. Meron tayong mga lesson guidelines doon sa lesson material na ibibigay sa'yo, and of course, doon sa mga instructions and videos na isi-send nila sa'yo before your lesson or before your practice lesson. So, kailangan i-follow mo yun strictly. And of course, use the chat box. That's so important. If you have corrections to your students, sentences or pronunciation, kailangan meron kang isi-send dun sa chat box. Hindi pwedeng sinasabi mo lang, okay? Hindi pwedeng sinasabi mo lang yung correction mo. Dapat sinisend mo din siya sa chat box ninyo. So, you're going to use Skype. Okay, so yun yung gagamitin nyo for the practice lesson. So, you have to familiarize yourself on how to send text or sentences or messages through Skype. Okay, so pag-practice tayo doon. And of course, medyo bilisan natin yung typing speed natin. Kasi syempre, itatype mo nga yung mga corrections mo sa student mo. So, very important na gamitin natin yung chat box. Another thing is, hindi pwede ikaw yung nagsasalita all the time. Kailangan you have to give your student more time to talk para naman makapag-practice siya. Hindi pwede na explain ka ng explain. Ang dami mong ini-explain. No. You have to use simple words sa explanation mo and short sentences lang. Kasi if you are going to use very complicated words, tapos unfamiliar words na kasi you want to impress your trainer or your student, mas madami pang mabubuong questions if you are going to use complicated words sa pag-i-explain or long sentences. Those are my tips, guys, and I hope hindi nakakalito. Dami ko yatang sinabi na parang nakakalito. Pero I hope you got some tips from this video on how you're going to conduct your practice lesson with your coach or with your trainer. I wish you good luck. I will do my best to reply sa mga questions ninyo. Just type your questions sa comment box below and I'll do my best to reply as much as I can, as soon as I can. Thank you so much, guys. Again, my name is Richelle and I hope to see you in our next video. Bye!